Welcome to the Steelers Nation Unite Huddle presented by Hyundai. I'm Lindsay Petruni, and today we're joined by cornerback Cam Sutton. Thanks so much for joining us, Cam.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
We have lots of great fan questions, so let's get started. We'll get right to them. DJC80 asks, Cam, what is your pregame rituals, if you have any?
Well, DJ, usually before games, I take care of my body. Make sure I get stretched out, rolled out properly. Make sure I have any last-minute adjustments throughout the playbook. Knowing what's going on throughout the course of the game. Cover any situations that we might see out there on the field, and then from there, just kind of lock in, get my music going, kind of get my pregame warm-up going, and then at a time we all come together as DBs. We get our little pregame workout going on, and then by that time, it's time to go out there and go at it. So it's kind of a small pregame ritual, but definitely keeps me grounded and ready to go.
You have any playlists that get you fired up?
Not really. My music all scattered. It's all kind of music going on. Whatever just kind of feel at the moment. It's kind of just on the fly. I don't really have like a set playlist. It's just kind of what I want to hear at that time. Just kind of put it in and let it fly from there.
Judith902 says, I'm looking forward to watching you play during the upcoming season.
I appreciate that.
What aspect of your game do you expect to improve this year?
Each and every year, you always want to continue to mold and well-round your game. You never want to limit yourself as saying, oh, I just need to work on one thing. Obviously, you always want to focus on certain things that you can critique and master at over a time period, the more reps you get. But you always want to keep yourself open, well-round your game, not limit to saying I just play one position or I can only play one technique or run a route this different way, whatever your position is. And I feel like guys got to always keep that mindset open, and that just kind of helps their game flow. Obviously, you're working on things that keep the fundamental base throughout the course of your game, and then everything else from there is a plus. And it's always something you can keep building on out there on the field to help you make plays.
Mr. Burns Steelers 1 asks, how much has the game slowed down for you in year 2 compared to year 1?
A lot. Obviously, spent a lot last year watching. Getting a lot of mental reps. So I've seen the guys out there, what they do out there on the field. I ask a lot of questions in the film room or out there on the field. What are guys seeing out there on the field? What are you thinking on this down and distance? How would you play this concept? How would you play this route? And that's just more knowledge that is just helping me out there on the field. I'm spilling my ideas off of guys, whether it's my side of the ball or opposite side of the ball. And I'm receiving the same feedback. So we're all well-rounded each other's games, bouncing ideas off of each other. And it just makes it so much fun for us that we're competing out there. We're all thinking and working that mental aspect of the game, and that just only improves our game overall.
Ralph Miller asks, how did you feel when you were selected by the Steelers?
It was an amazing moment. Spent a lot of time with my family and friends. I did a small little gathering at a bowling alley back home. Had all my family and friends there. And it was just a very exciting moment. Just being a part of a historic program like this is a blessing, and just something that I can always remember, always cherish, and I'm very excited to be a Steeler, so I appreciate that.
Just as kind of a side note, how does it feel to be here with Josh, playing with him in college? It's pretty
great.
Cool.
It's really crazy, obviously knowing each other, coming around from the same area. He's a little bit North Georgia from me. But obviously knowing of each other throughout Georgia, knowing the great things that he did, and then going to Tennessee together, rooming together, obviously spending a lot of time together over the course of years at Tennessee, and then obviously getting drafted in the same place too. And even here, we're still the roommates here, still spending a lot of time with each other, and it's great. You just see that relationship continue to build over time, to get closer and closer by the day. And I really enjoyed that he's here. Really enjoyed the relationship that we have, and it's only going to get better. So that's good.
We actually have a question about that. Steeler Country 6 says, hello, Mr. Sutton. What's it like rooming with a rocket scientist?
It's crazy. Throughout college, you see all different types of experiments or different little gadgets he brings to the room, and you kind of just question them, and you really don't know what it is, but he's always excited about telling us what it is, or spending a lot of time in the room with them. He's always in his book, obviously with a degree in that. He spent a lot of time just studying, and it's crazy that he's did that so much with the school aspect of that, and then was able to be successful with football too. And that just tells you the type of person he is, the type of character that he has. and how he carries himself. And as a quarterback, you obviously want that type of leader role, a guy that can do that, and that's why he's so successful.
They also wanted to know who decided to put you with Dobbs.
I think it's kind of just like a given thing, like
Okay.
a known thing. I think Terry Cousins does like the room adjustments or who stays in whose room, but it's kind of like you guys already know each other, have that relationship, so why not put you two together? So it's
Cool,
good.
cool. For those of you watching, today's keyword is corner, and you can enter that now at SteelersNationUnite.com to earn yards for watching today's huddle. Maryland Steeler fan says, "Hey Cam, here's hoping you stay healthy and have a great year."
I appreciate that, most definitely.
Are there any tells you look for in opponents that help you determine what route they may be going to run?
It's different. Sometimes it might be by game week, sometimes it might be by player or receiver, or sometimes it might be my matchup. It just depends. You look at all the different things. It might not even be from the receiver. You might get your details from the running back. You might get it from a lineman. You might get it from the quarterback. You got to think about all those different points throughout the course of the game. What is his split out there on the field? Have I seen this route concept before? Or have I seen this formation set before? The depth of the back. Is he even with the quarterback? Is he beyond the quarterback? Is he scanning the field? The lineman, is his leg back? Is his hands in the ready for a punch position? Is he peeking outside? It's different little things that you pick up on throughout the course of the game or throughout the course of the week that kind of give you those details that help you be successful. Like I said, it's just kind of just a game plan type of thing or a game week type of thing. And everyone gives their own different details, whether they know it or not. And everyone's always going to go back to their fundamental base. And once you kind of pick up on those things, they kind of help your game too.
SNU member asks, what do you do for fun and relaxation?
I like to adventure. I like to get out and find waterfalls or just walk around different little sceneries around town, walk into any little restaurants, find some good food, movies, bowl. I love to bowl. Just kind of just get out, not do too much, but kind of relax and enjoy myself. And, that's always an enjoyment, so it's good.
What's your favorite kind of food? What kind of restaurants do you like to go to?
It really don't matter. It really don't matter. If you got good food, I'm always there. So definitely found a lot of different good food places around the Pittsburgh area. I feel like some of them kind of know me as soon as I come in. Obviously outside of being a Steeler player, but just being there so much and just eating out there at restaurants all the time, so it's good.
Nice. WV Steeler Nana asks, so Cam, do you like being characterized as a Swiss Army knife? You can do it all.
I think so. The more you can do, the better. Like I said, this is not limiting yourself to the maximum potential that you can have. I never wanted to be a player that just say, I just play this set position, or I'm only a one-trick pony. And as you could say, and I feel like being able to move around, being able to adjust on the fly. At one series they might have me outside, one series they might move me inside, or even in the same series I might have to go from outside inside or whatever. And hopefully this year I can also add the special teams element to the game too. So whatever it takes to help the team win, whatever it helps to put the team in good situations to make plays and be successful, I'm all for it. So.
Steeler Joe asks, if you could visit any place in the world, where would you go and why?
Man.
Probably too many,
It's
right?
too many. It's so many. It's so many places in the world. So many beautiful places in the world. I guess that's kind of just like when I get the chance to venture out and see. I don't really have a set place in mind right now, but definitely along the road, sometime when we get some downtime, some off time, definitely like to get out and see what's out in the world to see.
Steel by Design asks, if you could line up across from any receiver in NFL history, who would it be?
It wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter. You could go back into dating to when football even started. Just opportunity. We have so many great receivers that played this game before us, and even now. Just to line up against someone across you with the same competitive mind spirit as you have, who's willing and ready to compete, ready to go after it. At my mindset, it really doesn't matter who steps across from me. I'm gonna give you everything I got, and I'm trying to beat you more times than you or have the opportunity to beat me. So.
All right, last question here. Red Doberman says, got to watch the handshake line you guys do. How did you guys come up with that? I love it, and I have a really cool video of it.
Well, I think it's started before me. Obviously, being my second year, even last year, it was something that was already implemented with the team. That's something that you kind of, when you come in, you see it and like, okay, I got to get a handshake with everyone else. So it's something that we build off of. Kind of sets the tone for practice. You know, guys are excited about it. Guys look forward to it in the position group. Even on the outskirts, I feel like some different position groups try to incorporate handshakes here and there because they see our position group do it daily. And it's time for us to have fun, and that just kind of propels us throughout practice, propels us throughout the games, and we just kind of have a little fun with it, so it's good.
Nice. Again, for those of you watching, today's keyword is corner. You can enter that now at SteelersNationUnite.com to earn yards for watching today's huddle. That's all the time we have today. Thanks so much for joining us, Cam.
I appreciate it.
And that's going to do it for the Steelers Nation Unite Huddle presented by Hyundai.